What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back into Chase Games here, and today we're going to talk about the in-game announcement of the RTA. Well, we already knew about it. We've already had the practice rounds, but we just got the in-game notice, so it's coming tomorrow night at 11 o'clock. I think we already knew that, or well, I guess tonight at 11 p.m. So. Yeah, 7 hours after reset on the 5th. Okay. By the way, first, so this is kind of huge. This is a huge thing on its own for those of you that don't know, for those of you that haven't heard. The RTA is going to have a currency and a shop associated with it, and it is going to have A rank ability scrolls. Okay? In case that's going over your head, okay, we don't have those. That's not a thing. Remember how long, if you guys have been playing for a while, oh man, what if they had, like, you know, A rank scrolls? I wonder when they'll do that. And then they said, shut up, they're never going to do that. Well, not exactly. Anyway, now is the time, though. Lower expectations. There are 4 of them, and they're all Frizz type, okay? One of them, the first one here, you could see, Crimson Slash. I mean, it's a very basic. It's a single strike, physical, 270% potency ability. I don't think it actually exists in game. Nothing has that, right? The database didn't link me to an ability, a unit that has it. I can't think of anything that actually has just hit one thing, frizz damage, 270%. So I think that's actually new, even though it's, I mean, look, it's a strong hit, but kind of the lamest scroll of the 4. It wasn't actually in game though. Anyway, 4 A-type ability scrolls are in the game. So Crimson Slash, it's a no range. Okay, one enemy right there in front of you, 270% potency, frizz physical damage. Okay, Kafrizzle, large major spell damage, range 3. I believe it's range 3, not ranged 1 through 3. Okay. Cremate, okay, this is Prism Peacock, you know, radius 1, so the squares all around you, major martial, and then Scorch, line 3 major breath attack, just like Hybrid, and a couple other things. They put it on other things now. So there you are. There's also the Miracle Sword. The Miracle Sword, I think it's going to be like the best HP weapon. I don't remember the other rolls on it, but it does have a chance to heal on hit. I think I don't know if it's 20 or 40%, but there's a chance on hit, you hitting something, to proc a 125 HP heal, I believe. I'm going off memory. I didn't pull it up. Sorry, deal with it. So that's very exciting. There's also gold available in the shop. I will, yeah, here's a link to the shop on the database. So, yeah, 10,000 coins for that sword. We'll talk about that in a while. There's also currency, gold currency rather. So batches of 1,000, you can get 50 of those. There's sword rank alchemy stones. Although I think it would be a while before you start buying those out of here. These scrolls will cost 5,000. Try to keep your head around that number. 5,000 for the scroll, 10,000 for the sword. And there are also B-rank scrolls in here. Mid-heal is available. Now, all of these scrolls are 1 each, okay? You just get 1 of each. You can buy all of them, okay? But you got all the elemental B-rank scrolls. They're all garbage. Meditation and mid-heal, maybe. You'll probably pick them up by the end of the season. I'm not too sure how much currency we can expect. C-ranks. C-ranks are actually much better. Burning Breath, Sweet Breath, Buff, Blunt, Dazzle, Snooze, Sap. All of these, 1,000 each. Again, 1 each. Dim. I don't know if we've gotten Dim yet. Dim lowers one opponent's wisdom. I don't know if it's singular greatly. I'm not going to check. You can see. These are all extremely useful. So, they're probably not going to be your first pickup, but I mean, something like Burning Breath is probably the most valuable thing in here for 1,000 coins. And I don't mean like by weight. I mean like Burning Breath is a damn big deal. I mean, we have a few copies of it. Don't sleep on Sweet Breath either. So anyway, what before I forget though, please, in the comments, okay, these A rank scrolls, this is for, what do you put it on? And keep in mind, there's only one of them, okay? What are your combos? And please, like, I would take, you know, Royal Reptile and give him Crimson Slash, so now he has 2 abilities. No, dumbass, better than that, better. Something that's actually a synergy, okay? Probably PvP minded, okay? Because in PvE, you generally have the luxury of bringing the proper unit, okay? You want something that's doing the right element and having perks to increase that damage, etc. I'm not going to say that having one of these on a unit in PvE is not helpful, okay? But generally PvP is where something like this, especially where elemental coverage is going to matter a lot more there. For example, my first thought, giving away huge tips here, guys, huge. Not necessarily. You know, Cremate. Cremate is the least appetizing here, okay, because it is so bad on Hybrid, because Hybrid's so bad for the most part. Imagine if your Dual Magus had this, okay? Imagine if your Dual Magus had Cremate. Also, if you've got a couple Awakenings on your Dual Magus, 3rd and 5th, I believe both of those give a percentage chance for him to bind on any martial ability. Now, that's not huge, but, you know, you're offering bringing Dual Magus just because he can go up into the front line, mix it up, things will target him, he's not going to take any damage with his full evasion, and he does typeless damage, and it's decent damage. But if they're weak to Cremate, if you want to do radius 1 damage instead of straight line, okay, this is a damn nice thing to have on him. Granted, Burning Breath is very nice to have. There are a few scrolls that are very useful on him, but that was just one thing that came off my mind. So, you know, there are a lot of things. There are a lot of units that you would love to have Scorch on, Kafrizzle. Crimson Slash is, you know, going to be nice for anything physical for the most part. Do you put it on a lower weight unit, okay? Something fast, strong, maybe something with an attack buff. The A rank Bull, I forget what his name is. He's a pretty strong unit. Buffs his attack and agility, I think, 4 movement. Could be a really good thing to put Crimson Slash on, you know? So in the comments, you guys give me your ideas, please, okay? So that's just, honestly, I thought about making that a video on its own, but that's most of this video, honestly. I really want to hear comments from you guys, your synergies, okay? Or you can keep them to yourself like an asshole, you know, share it with your guild and whatnot. But I have a feeling that as soon as players start doing certain things, like they spent, oh, I got the sword right away, oh, I got this right away, somebody's gonna come out and be like, yeah, this totally breaks the game. You put Scorch on Emperor Slime and then you just win. Oh, that's no, don't do that. But anywho, Diamond Slime could do well with something, so maybe. Okay, so more RTA information. I'm sure it's the same times. Yay. They're reiterating things that we already know. So maybe there's more info now. Obviously there's more ranks here, and yeah, they're all 5 to, you know, you start at 5 and then go up to 1 to work through these ranks. So before we only had Bronze, Silver, Gold, and Platinum. And now there's Diamond, Orichalcum, Master, and Legend. And apparently Legend, there's no Legend 5, Legend 4. Legend, you will be ranked. Okay, and we're going to touch on that. But how to actually get these medals. They do not seem to be per win. Okay, which I don't know if I'm upset or very glad about that. Because there's no limit to how many matches you can do. So there's no pressure to be a complete no-lifer and just grind out that shop, because there's a lot of things in there. Okay, so what kind of acquisition rate can we think of here? So fight in real-time matches. This is one time daily, apparently. That's 50. Okay, that is nothing. That is no amount of special medals. That appears to be one time only. I don't know if there are... That's honestly hardly worth clicking the menu for. unless I'm missing something. Again, let's scroll back on this list. You can get, I mean, the things that cost 1,000. I mean, 20 days. This gets you that. So yeah, it's better than nothing. Barely, by the fact that anything is more than 0, it's better than nothing. I don't know. Maybe this repeats itself, but it seems to just be one time. And then there's a mission. Let me see. Okay, yeah, Pack Demon warned me about this part here. So, this mission, win in real-time matches 10 times. You will continue to earn rewards for every 10 victories. Okay, you get 500 special medals for every 10 wins, okay? But that can repeat until you hit it 5,000 victories. So, I mean, you got to win 20 times. So you can just literally disregard the top one. It doesn't matter a bit. And then there is 20,000. Well, let's see. Let's look at the one of the A rank scrolls. Okay, 5,000. You got to win 100. Man, wow. Fuck. Dude. 100 matches. Now that's for the special missions. Reaching a new rank in the leaderboard during a season will earn you special medals. Now I believe this also includes going like Silver 5 to Silver 4, Silver 4 to Silver 3. I believe that each of those counts as a rank, and I don't know. I don't know what kind of numbers to expect there. Hopefully it's a lot, because, I mean, let's see. Let's look at 4 ability scrolls, 30,000. Okay, and that's ignoring the gold in here that we all need. Okay, and the other utility scrolls down there. So there is 50,000 gold here. What would that cost? 25,000? No. Yeah, 25,000 currency for that. So that's not bad. It's a little bit more than all the scrolls combined, but so 30,000 coins for the sword and the 4 scrolls. You're looking at 600 wins for that? Ugh, gross. Something to know about this shop, though. Okay, I do believe they mentioned this in here. There is an availability period. Okay, so November 6th is the start, obviously. It runs till February 5th. I don't know what that means, okay? In terms of what happens after. Does the shop reset? Does it reset with things being added to it? Do we just add things to the current state of it? As far as I know, it hasn't refreshed in JP. It has 37 more days, I believe. Which means it's running longer than ours. Because this is, this is 3 months. So I think the JP one ran longer, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just being stupid with numbers, which is not uncommon. Let me see. Alright, so the first week of it, yeah, this is a week at a time. It is pretty standard. You know, the same as any PvP in this game. 30% damage reduction, 30% extra HP. Both weeks are 240 weight. And part 2 is going to have extra spell potency, 20% extra spell potency. Let me see. Now this happens 7 days after the Sage is out, so they always do something to like, oh, you have the new banner unit? Congratulations, we're going to make it better. But there are a few other units. I mean, Zoma's out now, so if Zoma is something you plan on using in RTA, I believe I've heard he's supposed to be good there. He will be more powerful. CGM is already very strong in RTA, and his scroll, or his shield, his bounce shield will be more invaluable, so there's that. And then I'm just gonna glance at this. There are final end of season. Now the season ends goes for a month, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, so when the season concludes, you will earn gems based on your final rank. Okay. think this one is only 2 weeks. I believe they said somewhere that a season should have 4 4 different tournaments, 4 weeks, whatever sessions. Yeah, okay. Legend League Series 1 is made up of 3 seasons. Players can acquire special medals in each series. Each season is made up of 4 week-long phases in which players will battle against each other in rankings for a month. Oh, okay, so they just only announced the first 2 weeks. I don't know what the naming thing is about, but I don't know if... I mean, right now the only thing that matters is the month, I believe. Wait. No, sorry. I was spaced on the whole season. Sorry. Okay, so and then a season is... No, the season is a month. Okay, so a season is 4 weeks. Okay, my bad. It's a little confusing. This is all new terminology. Anyway, yeah, so you can earn those gems on reset. And I'm going to make another video about these rewards because I have mixed feelings. So, anyway, that's long enough here. This is supposed to be shorter. So, yeah, this launches tonight. Okay, so good luck. Get ready, guys, and have fun.